Hello everybody and welcome. Today I'm making a video about the MTG new Commander set. You might be wondering why you should listen to this video or listen to this guy. I've been playing since Plane Shift. My first card was a Equestrian Feldgrift Holofoil. And today I want to show you which deck you guys should buy. It's the best for the best value. And if you're new to Commander, which deck you should get because it's the good one. In my opinion, I bought 4 out of the 5. One I didn't buy because I just didn't find it that's good. But I bought 4 out of the 5, and out of all of them, I think this one would be the best one to buy. It is the Life Game one, the blue, white, black, and in my opinion is the best one for many reasons, and I'm going to show you that here today. I'm new to this video type thing, so I'm going to be stumbling and stuff, and quality is probably not going to be that good, but I'll explain every card when I go through them. Ajani Pride costs 2 mana, and whenever you gain life, you may put a 1/1 counter on Ajani's Primate. Now, by that reading alone, that should give you an idea of what this deck is. It's life gain, but with a very unique twist in a good way that I really like. So you get to put 1/1 counters on it whenever you play it, gain life, and in this deck you will be gaining life a lot. The one card I would recommend adding to this, you gain 40 life and win the game. That is one card I'd be recommending if you have the money for it. It's $10. Curse of a Shallow Grave. Whenever a player attacks an enchanted player, you may put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield tapped. Now I like this card because originally I didn't understand, but then I was like, now I get it. Because what you do is you enchant the other player, not you, and then when you attack the other player, you get a 2/2 zombie every time, which is pretty good, right? And in Commander, you start with 40 life. So there's some cards in here that are just perfect for it. Mars Deer Vault, look at the top 5 cards of your library as many times as you want. So you can basically just look, if you want to see where everything's placed at and stuff in your deck and what you've got where, or if you don't think you're getting anything good, this is a good card to play. You may play 1 life, put those cards on the bottom of your library in any order, then look up the top 5 cards of your library, then shuffle your library and put the last cards you looked at this way on top of them in any order. That card's really good. I like that card a lot. The next card I'm going to show you is one of my favorites in here. It actually won me a tournament today. I think it's really good. Divinity of Pride. Now, in Commander, you automatically start with 40 life. So, a card that gets 4/4 for 5 mana, and if it has if you have 25 or more life, and this is a lifelink deck, is a very good card in my opinion that they put in here. This is one of my favorites. You can see it right there. I love this card. Next is another great one, Sarah's Avatar. I wish it was legendary because it would make the best commander, but its power and toughness is equal to your life total. Now, the high mana cost is a problem here, but if you run into late game, this is definitely a game winner because its power and toughness is equal to your life total, and again, this is a life gain deck, so you'll be having a lot of life. Now, I know everybody is excited about like the blue, black, red one and stuff. It's really fun, but it only has really 2 cards in it that are really good. I played it, and this deck won a lot more than the other ones. This is one that's a blast from the past, for me at least. Crawl Space. No more than 2 creatures can attack you each combat. That's a really good thing, because if you are versing like say a token deck or a white weenie commander deck, this card's going to save you right there. I burst the Goblin deck, and that card saved me a bunch of times whenever I play Goblins. Death Grass deals X damage to target creature or player. You gain X life. For 2 mana, it's like a 1 mana extra fireball, but you gain life with it. So, I mean, definitely worth it. I didn't take out all the cards. I took out the ones that are worth showing. This will probably be broken into 2 or 3 parts, by the way, because of time. Choose left or right, starting with you and proceeding to a chosen direction. Each player chooses a creature controlled by the next player in that direction. Each player gains control of that creature he or she chooses. Now, this card you want to be very careful of using, because if you don't have somebody on your left or right who has a good creature wanting to control, you could be helping your other players. So, it's pretty risky, but 4 mana, and if you're in a tough situation, you don't have anything good on the battlefield, and they do, it's useful. This card I like a lot because you gain 2 life, and if you have more life than your opponent, draw a card. Now, for 3 mana, that might seem bad, but its other ability, Rebound, makes it quite good. Because Rebound, if you cast a spell from your hand, exile it, and as it resolves, at the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from your exile without paying its mana cost. So, you basically gain 4 life and draw 2 cards. Ponder and 4 life. So, yeah, nice. This card, whenever Diviner Spirit deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. Now, you make the other opponent draw cards too, but in my experience, that's not actually a bad thing, because they're probably going to have to discard cards and stuff, and since this is Commander, you have plenty of cards to spare. I don't exactly like this one a lot, because it makes you draw cards too, which you might be like, Tucker, which is my name, by the way. Hello, this is me. Tucker, why wouldn't you want to draw cards? Because when you draw cards, you also have a maximum hand size, and you have to discard cards. So, if somebody else is also running a mill deck, that's terrible. But, onward we go. This one, I love this one. This is actually, I have this in a bunch of decks of mine. You gain 5 life, or counter target spell, or target creature gets -2 until end of turn. 3 choices for 3 mana. They're all very good abilities. None of them bad. And, yeah. Spine of Ishval. This card right here, Spinal Embrace, is an amazing card. I love this card. Cast Spinal Embrace only during combat. Untap target creature you don't control and gain control of it. It gains haste until end of turn. At the beginning of that next end step, sacrifice it. If you don't, you gain life equal to its toughness. You choose to sacrifice if you don't want. If you do, you gain life equal to its toughness. If you don't, you could keep it. That's good. This card, it's okay. Pay 2 life, draw a card. I mean, it's lifelink, so it's counterproductive. You pay 2 life and draw a card, but it's okay. I'm going to be ending this video here soon, and then I'm going to go over the rest of the cards. I'll show you one last card, people. This card right here, Tempt with Immortality. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Each opponent may return a creature card from his or her graveyard to the battlefield for each player who does return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, there are better cards out here for this, because I know of 2 in particular from Graveborn and other sets that let you bring back a creature from your graveyard without having to do that for like 2 mana. But, I mean, you can bring back more if the other player decides to too. So if you have a lot of good creature cards in your graveyard, this is definitely an ability to use. Now, I'm going to be releasing the next video right after this one. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe and like. Bye-bye for like 5 minutes.